Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. So if you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So let's have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. We're doing a crystal read for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any placement in your chart. And a crystal for Capricorn to work with is a malachite, okay? Malachite is a stone of adventure and symbolizes big transformations. If this stone appeals to you, it is because the energy radiating from it caused you to take a risk and make a drastic change, Capricorn, in your life. The stone gives you the courage and the strength to do that. So, Capricorn, there could be something in your life that you possibly need to consider making a change. Okay, and something that you feel you need to have the courage to do. This could be something like uprooting to another state. I just picked up another relocation read. I just did one about that. I think that was Pisces. Um, yeah, but this one is something like moving out of state to a whole nother state where there's no family, no friends. So, Capricorn, you could be possibly considering or thinking about relocating to a whole nother state, which is cool. But the difference is you have no family or friends in this state or this city or town that you're moving to. It's very far in distance. This has been something you have been manifesting, you've been planning, you've also been saving for. Financially, I'm picking up you do have enough money saved to make this move, but you're kind of indecisive about actually pushing forward. You could be a parent, you could have maybe 2 to 3 children, okay? You could have 2 girls and a boy. You could be a single parent as well, I'm picking up. And you may be kind of leery because you are a single parent. You could be concerned about your children. Even if they are teenagers, maybe you would feel more comfortable if you had another adult possibly relocating with you or someone in the area that you knew. But you've been planning this for a long time. And Spirit is saying if this is something that you truly want, you've planned for it, you've saved for it, and you've manifested this, and it's here, the opportunity is here. I'm also picking up that you have even traveled to this place, this state, the city, this town, and you've looked for, schooling, housing. This is not you picking up and just going somewhere without doing the research or looking into things. So you could possibly even know, where you're going to live. You could have also been approved maybe for a house or an apartment. Maybe you didn't tell your family because you're not sure, you weren't sure of whether or not you were going to proceed or take this opportunity, Capricorn. But once again, you know that you've been planning for this and the opportunity is here. And so, your answer is on the other side of fear. We know fear is false evidence appearing real. And so Spirit is saying, if this is something you want, because you love yourself and you're very smart and wise, Capricorn, especially when it comes to finances, I don't see you letting yourself down. Spirit is saying, I don't see you, Capricorn, letting yourself down. I don't see you disappointing yourself. Okay. So, yeah, so the opportunity is here. So, are you going to get that luggage and pack it? Okay. Because you can have seriously been approved for a place, but you just haven't told anyone. Maybe you're just nervous. I'm picking up nervous energy about making this move. Okay. Yeah. And so they want you to trust, that you will be assisted. This portal here is open for you. This opportunity is here for you for a reason. Okay. Maybe, at this time, I'm picking up someone. Okay. If you do, maybe you do have a spouse or someone that maybe they just resigned from their job, or of someone that could possibly might go with you, like go with you, not to live, well, maybe to live, but until you get comfortable, until you get settled, because I'm picking up there's a concern here, Capricorn, about your children. You're like, well, while I'm working, I at least want to have someone else. I want to have someone else there, that knows me, that knows my children, And you don't want to have to worry about them. No one can work in peace when you have to worry about your children. So yeah, and so the portal is open here with this Ace of Pentacles here, and so this is potential for abundance. Making this move is the right move for you. Okay. So the opportunity is yours. And so Spirit doesn't want you to doubt yourself. Your ancestors are saying not to doubt yourself. You're very ambitious. You're very hardworking. You are the type you let nothing get in your way. They want you to work your magic and stand in your power, trusting yourself. You don't have to continue to be indecisive. And if you have that friend, that's not for all of you, but for some of you who you may want to potentially ask. Go ahead and ask. Capricorn, go ahead and ask. Because you're ready. This reading is for somebody very Pacific. This is for a very Pacific Capricorn here. You are ready. You got your money. You done been approved, but you're not telling nobody, but you gotta let the landlord know or the leasing office know what you're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, because this isn't like someone getting up in the middle of the night like, oh, I'm going to move to California. No, you've actually been planning this for several years and saving for several years and doing research. And like I said, for some of you, I picked up, you've traveled to this place, and checked out the neighborhoods, the schools, the cost of living, the resources. You've done the work, very responsible. Yeah, so all that is required and necessary is within you. The divine will always be with you. Your ancestors are always with you, okay? You carry their essence with you anyhow, anywho, right? Okay? That's a whole nother video, but it's truth, okay? It is so true, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands here, standing up for what you believe in and fighting, okay, and protectiveness, okay? So possibly, you have considered uprooting and relocating because you are tired of having to defend yourself. So maybe there's been some back and forth with either you and family members or the other parent. Okay, maybe you co-parent for some of you, not all of you. Maybe, for the single parents, you co-parent with someone else, and there's a lot of disagreements, or with you and your family, there's a lot of judgment and a lot of back and forth, and you are tired of having to feel like you have to protect yourself against, regarding your family. Passing judgment on what kind of parent you are, what you're doing. It's too much friction. There's a lot of conflict, and you're ready to let it go. It's not that you're running, Capricorn. You're ready to just simply surrender it. So very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then we have the Ace of Wands here. This is your thumbs up emoji here from the universe saying, as I just said, you have to trust in yourself. You've been preparing for it. Things have been approved. So, you are on the right path. Okay. So yes, you have to trust, it's all a risk, meeting someone, falling in love, it's a risk, maybe resigning from your job and applying for a new one. It's all a risk. No one knows what the new job is going to be like. No one knows what the relationship is going to be like after marriage. It's all a risk. Okay. So it's about, keeping the faith and trusting and knowing that there's a higher power working for you for your highest good. But I'm not picking up any negative energy here. It looks like, this is something you need to trust, especially if you're in the energy of there's nothing but a lot of conflict and drama, going on in your life, especially with loved ones. You don't want your children around that, if you are a parent. Some of you may not be parents. Okay. So very beautiful. Okay. And there's a confirmation. Okay, so be courageous. When I see the Fool card, this represents courage here. They want you to have the courage, even though it's distance, it's far, and standing on the tip of this mountain seems like, ooh, this could be testy right here, but you're going to be just fine. So keep the faith and trust the process. Okay, so this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Later.